Hey guys, welcome to the Fortified Castle. And today I'm going to be talking about this knife right here, Almar knives. And the reason I am is I was watching Patty Potato Peelers and he was showing his lockbacks and he showed his Chinese Almar in that video. And by the way, I want to do a shout out to Patty. I really appreciate him mentioning the channel and the live feed that they did on Sunday. Great group of guys there. And these knives, if you never heard of Almar, were extremely high quality knives, always expensive. They came out of Seika, Japan, but the company was headquartered in Oregon, I believe. And this is a knife I got. This is different than the one Patty had. And his had's G10, and this is just FRN. But this is a 40th anniversary. If you can see it there, it's 1979 to 2019. So I like the dragon scales. Can you see that? So they're not real apparent, but they're pretty cool. I like that better than the just plain G10. And I got this knife for $40. And I've seen them for 70, 72. So that was a pretty good deal I got on the knife. You can see the top of the blade there. But before we get into the knife, I want to just talk a minute about the history of this company. So I think most people call these knives Almar knives, but that's really Almar. And so this guy was a custom knife maker in Oregon, and he had a dream to produce, custom like knives with modern production processes. And he was one of the first guys to build knives like these. Maybe the first. I don't know. I think Spyderco actually was the first to come out with a modern folder like this in FRN. Lightweight, durable, sturdy, rugged. Um, but Almar collaborated with a Army colonel called Rick Rowe. This guy was a medal winner, Silver Star, 2 Bronze Stars, French Legion of Merit. And he was only one of 34 people to have escaped the Viet Cong. So he got captured, spent 5 years in a prison camp, and escaped the camp. And so in 1979, I think they recalled him to service, and he developed the Army's SEER School, which is search, escape, rescue, and evasion. And that's taught to high profile Army personnel that might be working behind enemy lines, and also to air crews. So people flying who might get shot down, they all get this SEER School. All the services have them nowadays. And Rick Rowe collaborated with Al Mar to design this knife. And that was called the SEER 2000, by the way. So those knives were made in Japan, high quality. He only made a couple different variations of this knife. He made a couple other knives, some fixed blades, but they were high quality. And this was the first American knife produced to cost $100, by the way. And by 2015, those knives were well above $200, new ones, and some of the older ones actually were going for more. And so, in '92, um, Almar passed away, and the company, I believe it was an LLC. I'm not real sure, but the company carried on. And then in 2019, a company called Edge Materials, I think was the name of the company that took over Almar, and they moved production to China at that time. And so these knives are not quite the same knives as the pre 2019 knives are, but they're pretty good. And I like it. This is supposed to be real gold. You know, it just in the description it says gold. So usually they would say gold like if it wasn't real. So it's probably plated, but it's pretty cool. And like I said, I like the dragon scale, so that's why I got this model. Fits really well in your hand. The knife is a spear point design, very sturdy, 0.05 on the width on this, which is more than adequate. It's about 3/16, I think, and then a nice wedge there. And as far as I know, these knives were never given to people that completed SEER school, but certainly they were available in the exchanges. And I'm sure Nick Rowe, let them know that this is a good knife to carry. You have stainless steel liners in this knife. If you'll notice, the pins are hidden. So you got a screw here, and you have to take the handle off to access the pins that hold this on. You have a real deep carry on the back. Nice. Haven't put this in my pocket yet, but it's a flat clip there, really tight. You can hear that, and I imagine that would work okay, but it's a lot tighter than a lot of knives. And if you're carrying this through the jungle, you don't want it to slip out, so we can understand that. Okay, this knife is in D2 steel. Good to go. Good hard tool steel. It's really razor sharp. Pretty good grind on it. Very even. I think most of the Chinese are machine sharpening their edges nowadays. You just get a much more consistent edge that way. This is titanium nitride coated, and you can see Almar's little logo there. Nice knife, heavy duty. This knife is 6.1 ounces, so it's heavy. It doesn't feel all that heavy, but I carry big knives anyhow. But a lot of people would think this was a little heavier. But again, it's meant as a tactical knife and for heavy use, and it's built that way. These are built really good. I don't have any problem with the Chinese build on this knife. It's assisted opening, so just pops out there. I don't know why they felt the need to do that, but good lockup on it. You can see right there, it's about 40%. Nice lockup on it. Has a strong stop pin, and a lot of grip right there on the flipper. You can see that. Not hard to miss that. There's no jimping, but I don't think you're gonna miss that. Yeah, deploys reliably every time. So just thought I'd throw that out there and show you. I've been wanting an Almar for a long time, and I get a chance, I'll get one of the older ones. My son-in-law has a Sear 2000 made in Seika. Maybe I can talk him out of that. I don't know. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel.